Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Coach G here coming to you live. I said live from beautiful Mission Valley, San Diego. Look at that sunset behind me. What a beautiful view up here on top of the mountain. Doing my run as usual. And thought I'd bring you guys something today. Do you guys know people that sit there and say, I'll get busy when fill in the blank? When things get better, when the weather gets better, or when I feel like it, or... Well, I would say Zig Ziglar probably said it best. He has this story that I'm going to tell you guys about that a lot of you probably haven't heard before because it was many, many years ago that he said this. Basically starts out like in the summertime, the kids are getting out of school now, so I'll get busy when they go back to school. You know, we got a long summer and I got to take the kids everywhere. You know, they got all these different events they need to go throughout the summer. And man, the weather is just so hot outside down here in San Diego. You know, it gets down like 90 degrees. It's too hot to go outside, so I'll get busy when the weather clears up. And then the weather clears up, and then here comes fall. Oh, the kids got to go back to school now, so I'll get busy after the kids get back into school. Kids get back into school, and you're like, oh, they got a winning football team. Oh, we got to support the team. I'll get busy after the football team season is over and after we have a winning season. And then after the football season is over, oh no, now it's winter time. Oh, we got to have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Oh, we got to be with family during that time. So I'll get busy after the holidays, after January 1st. Oh, January 1st comes around, and oh man, what a winter we're having down here in San Diego. It is 55 degrees and raining. Oh, it's too crazy and stormy outside. I'll get busy after the weather clears up. So after the weather clears up, then I'll get busy. Oh, it's Easter time. Well, Easter time is for family, so I got to spend time with the family. You know, we can't be always working all the time. Got to spend time with the family. So after Easter, I'll get busy. Easter comes around, and then, you know, after Easter, oh no, what comes up next after Easter? Oh, we got spring break and all the different things going on with the kids, so we got to spend more time with the kids. We got to make sure that gets taken care of. Then I'll get busy after that. Then what happens all of a sudden? Oh, we're back to the kids are gonna get out of school soon. And that's where the story started. Don't you know people that always say, I'll get busy when the circumstance is right? When so-and-so moves out, or when so-and-so moves in, or when I get the money, or when I do this. No, that's not how it works. You have to do it. Don't put it off. If you write that book, write that poem, write that song, go after that job, go after that promotion. You don't sit there and say, well, I'll wait till I get an education, then I'll start doing it. Don't put it off. You have to do it now, because if you keep putting it off and waiting for the right weather, waiting for the right circumstance, waiting for the right person, waiting for the right income, waiting for the right education, it will never, ever happen with you. And that's what people do. They make excuses. Well, let me wait till after wintertime. Wintertime comes, well, it's springtime, and I haven't hit a golf ball all winter long, so let me get out there and start hitting the golf ball. Well, then you get that out of your system. Well, you know, now it's summertime, it's too hot outside, so let me wait till after summer's done. And then summer comes along, and you're like, well, I love the beach, I gotta go to the beach. After I go to the beach, then I'll start working on my business or my project or my book or my dreams or my goals. No, that's the problem. You keep putting it off because in your mind, I believe, you don't believe it's possible. You make excuse after excuse after excuse, and you cannot do that. You have to believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe that it's possible for you, because I believe it's possible for you. Why? Because I've done it. And I'm not the smartest guy around. I was labeled with a learning disability growing up. I was called stupid and dumb and worthless and wouldn't amount to anything. And I accomplished almost every single one of my dreams, and I'm continuing to accomplish them day in and day out. Yes, there are ones that I don't make and I don't accomplish, but that's okay. I just keep going and go to the next one. Check that one off. Nope, that one didn't work, so go to the next one. But I guarantee you, I've done more and accomplished more of them than I haven't. And it's because I go after it. Don't be afraid. If you have a book inside you and you want to write book, don't make excuses. Well, I don't think nobody will publish it. Publish it your own, like I did. Publish your own book. If you're a great poem writer and you think your poems are worth being on a Hallmark card or cards out there, but you're saying, oh, nobody's going to buy my poem, do it anyways. Go out there and do it. Don't die with your dreams and goals and aspirations inside you. They say that the richest place on earth is a graveyard. Why? Because everybody that dies in there died with their music, died with their poems, died with their books, died with their movies, died with their businesses, their inspirations, their talents. They died with them because they were too afraid of what other people might think and say about them. Don't be one of those people that sits there on your deathbed and say, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. And the saying I like to say, if you sit there your whole life and say, I shoulda, I shoulda, I shoulda, well, guess what you did? You should it all over yourself. And that's the outcome you're gonna have. You're gonna grow up, you're gonna be 80, 90 years old, 70 years old, whatever it is, and you're gonna sit there and say, I wish I would have done this or that. But I kept putting it off, making excuses, and you have to stop doing that. Go out and do it. Who cares what people think? Who cares what they're gonna say to you? That's the problem. I did a video the other day, and that's what I talked about. When we were little kids, we didn't care. We thought we could do anything. And we tried those jumps, tried skateboarding, tried surfing, tried, jumping off buildings, tried climbing walls. We did it all. Why? Because we had no fear. We didn't know the word no. We didn't know the word impossible. We didn't know the word you can't do it. But then something happened to us. We grew up and we started listening to all the naysayers, and we hear the word or the words you can't do it thousands and thousands of times by the time you're 18 years old. And no wonder why we grow up with doubt and fear and negativity, because we were told from such a young age that stop dreaming, stop thinking about that, you're crazy, you can't do that, go to school, you get your education, you can't go on to be a singer, you shouldn't go on American Idol. Well, why not? Give it a try. You never know. You know how many people's dreams have come true because they took the chance and they had goals? Arnold Schwarzenegger, he had a goal since a little boy to be the world's greatest bodybuilder. He used to have pictures all over his wall of his parents thought he was crazy because he had pictures of half-naked men on his wall, so his parents took him to the psychiatrist. They think that was something was wrong with him, but that was his motivation. He wanted to be those guys. He had boxers and bodybuilders on his wall, and what did he do? He came to America and became the greatest bodybuilder of all time, and probably still to this day. And that wasn't the only goal. Then he wanted to be a movie star, and people were like, are you crazy, dude? You can't even talk. I'll be back. He can't even talk. And he went on and became the greatest blockbuster superhero man of all time because he had a goal and a dream to do that. Everybody knows Rocky, right? Sylvester Stallone, same thing. He had a dream to write a movie, and he got his door slammed in his face time after time after time after time. No, no, no. He did not give up. He finally found somebody that said, yes, we'll take the movie. He said, I'm Rocky, I want to star in this. You're out of your freaking mind, dude. You can't even talk. You can't act. How are you? Hey, Adrian. You can't act. He said, I'm taking my movie and hitting the road. You know what? They said, no, okay, we'll take you back. They paid the guy hardly anything to star in the movie, and it won a freaking Oscar. Now, if he would have said, oh, I'm too scared, I'm afraid of what somebody's going to say to me, Rocky would have never been produced or made. And he said, I don't care what you think, what you say, I know my movie's a hit, and it won a freaking Oscar, and he went on to be, in my opinion, #2 superhero actor of all time, action movie man, Mr. Sylvester Stallone. He's made movies after movies after movies. More modern times, Conor McGregor, UFC, some of you guys may know him. He's on video as a teenager, about 16, 17 years old, saying, I will be in the UFC. I will be the UFC champion, and I will have more money than I know what to do with to take care of my family. Guess what? He went into the UFC. Not only did he become one champ, he became 2 weight class champ, and he went on to fight Mayweather and got over $100 million for that fight. So did he reach his goals by having more money than he knows what to do with to take care of his family for generations? Hell to the yeah. Why? Because he believed and didn't listen to all the naysayers. The first time I ever saw McGregor fight, I said, that guy's going to be a superstar. And I was right. But he had person after person say, this guy's a joke. He's a clown. He'll never make it. He'll never become a champ. He's just a big mouth talker. But guess what? He talked his way all the way to the championship. Not only 1, but 2. And he talked himself into a fight with Mayweather, which everybody thought was crazy. It would never happen. Why? Because he believed in himself. And that's the key. You have to believe and not listen to what other people say about you. That's the key to the whole thing. It's a freaking choice. Success is a choice. And I'm not talking about money, because I believe what success is you pursuing what you're passionate about and what your dreams and goals are. As long as you're pursuing them, that is success. When you're unsuccessful is when you sit your ass on the couch and you sit there and do nothing and you just wish I shoulda, coulda, and you just sit there and dream. I always say, if you have a dream and a goal, but you don't go after it, you don't put action to it, you might as well take your ass back to bed and go to sleep, because all it is a dream. So think about that. Success is a choice. Your goals and dreams coming true is a choice. You just have to believe that's what you want. And that's all it is. A choice in your mind. I want to write that book. It's a choice. I want to get that promotion. It's a choice. I want to ask that girl out on a date, that guy out on a date. It's a choice. I want to take that trip to Hawaii that I've been dreaming of all my life. It's a choice. Everything you think about is a choice. I want to be on American Idol. It's a choice. It's a choice. I'm going to write the next Rocky big movie. It's a choice. You have to get out there and do it. Mr. Coach G, it's a choice. I want to write a book. Gerald, you're stupid. You can't read or write. You have a learning disability. How the hell are you going to write a book? Shut up, Gerald. I'm Coach G, and I know damn good and well I can write a book. And guess what? My book is with the editor as we speak, and it will be coming out in April. So, booyah! Why? Because I made a choice that it was going to happen. Now, am I saying that it's going to be a New York Times bestseller? No, but so what? It's done. Do you have a book? That's what I can say. If you sit there and say your book is stupid, Coach G doesn't make any sense, or has issues in it, I can sit there and say, where's your book? Right? Where's your dreams? Where's your goals that you try to accomplish? Yeah, all you naysayers. That's right. I don't listen to those people, because I learned that done is better than perfect. I could have sit there, and actually I did that for a little while. I was taking a long time to get this book done because I was like, nah, I didn't like that, don't like that, I don't like that. I was being too much a perfectionist, and then my coach told me, Gerald, Coach G, done is better than perfect. And I said, you know, you're right. Because then if people do say stuff about my book, I can sit there and say, hey, at least I have a book, right? And I will continue to write other books. And someday, a dream, goal of mine, I will have a New York Times bestseller. Count my word. Listen to that. I said it right here, live. You will see Coach G with a New York Times bestseller down the road. But it's putting it into action. That's the key. I can go on and on all day long about goals that I've accomplished that I wanted to do. I wanted to be a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a third-degree black belt. I wanted to compete in front of a crowd in a real live kickboxing match, and I've done 4 of them, amateurs at casinos, local casinos here in California, with a 2-2 record. I have 2 belts that I won in kickboxing matches. I'm a national Taekwondo champion because I had a dream to be that. I can go on and on and on. It's because I chose to believe in those things, and I chose to believe it is possible. So you just have to believe in yourself, believe in what you want to do, and go out and get it. It's that simple. It's that simple. And again, guys, I'm not talking about money. Yes, we all want money. We all need money because that's how the world goes round. And yes, money does make things easier in life. So yes, I am successful when it comes to the money side too, and I have aspirations for more, but that isn't my driving force. My driving force is to help people, because again, like Zig Ziglar said, and I truly believe, in order to get what you want, you have to help other people get what they want. And that's the key. You have to bring value to people, and you have to bring stuff to them to help them in order for you to help yourself. It is better to give than to receive. And I truly believe that. And I've given a lot over the years. I give to the church, I give to charities, I give, and it has come back tenfold. And I truly believe that. Let me give a shout out to some of you guys that say, hey, Brian Emerson, good seeing you again, buddy. I'm glad you're always coming to watch it. Robert, what's up, my friend? Good seeing you. And I think I saw Fred on there. Good seeing you. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it, guys. hashtag live, hashtag repeat. Forward this on, please, so we can put it back up at the top, because I truly believe people need hope and people need to believe in themselves, especially in today's society, today's world, when there's so much negativity out there in the world. Keep on doing and believing. We can change things back to the way they were. I'm not going to be like Trump and say make America great again, but I'm thinking along that line that we can make America better for our children and grandchildren, because I'm scared of the direction that things are going. It's because we've lost hope. People are so negative and down on each other and point fingers at each other. We need to point the finger back at ourselves, because nothing will change unless you change. Nothing will change unless you change. So, to leave you guys with this, remember, everything in life is a choice, good or bad. Everything in life is a choice. You can choose to be good, you can choose to be bad. You can choose to be successful, you can choose not to be successful. So remember that. So go out there and choose wisely. That's as simple as it is. You can do anything that you want to do. You can believe it. You just have to go out and do it and believe it's possible for yourself. Again, pass this on to somebody that you think might need this. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Love each and every one of you guys. And I will be back again sometime. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. That was one of my goals, to live here in San Diego. About 4 years ago, I was working for my company that'll be 30 years in June, and I was like, I'm going to San Diego. I'm getting a branch of San Diego for 2 years. And I finally got it, and I've been here for 4 years now. Took this branch to the top of the company, and I'm still been at the top of the company. And I'm living in beautiful, 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 beautiful San Diego, probably one of the most beautiful, sought after cities in the entire world. Just not the country, but the entire world. People from all over the world come to this beautiful city, and I can sit there and say I live here because I followed my dreams to be here, and you guys can too. So again, love each and every one of you. Coach G is out of here. Got to go finish my run. How hard do you guys work for your goals? I have a goal to lose a certain amount of weight. I have a goal to get a six-pack at 50, which is crazy. Never had one in my whole life, but hear me, I'm getting one, and it's coming. 165 pounds with a six-pack. Yes, I said it. It's coming. You might think I'm crazy, but it's going to happen. And just like all the other goals, how hard do you work for your goals? Get out there and work for it. Peace out.